Facebook, how is it going? I'm popping on live while I'm sitting and waiting on my kids. One I'm waiting to get out of pre-K and one I'm waiting to get out of ABA therapy. Car live again. Car lives are the best. It's pretty much the only ones that I do because I am running all the freaking time. So, if you're coming in live, type live in the comments. If you're coming in on the replay, type replay. I'll go back and give you some love. But I am here. Hi, Emily. I am here to give you guys a little bit of sound advice. Going to drop some gold nuggets for you or pelt them at you. My delivery seems to be a little bit more abrasive than just like sprinkling fairy dust on you, but still good information to know, especially if you're in network marketing. So if you are in network marketing or are an entrepreneur or have a business or whatever, drop some flames in the comments so that I know who you are. And hi, Janice. And I am going to give you some information that I have learned along the way. I've been doing this a little while, picked up some things along the way, some things that I struggled with at the very beginning. I think that this may help some of you with your teams and with your recruiting. Now, we as network marketers, we're professional friend makers, right? We are here to build a team. We're here to recruit. But here's what people run into, okay? People run into the issue of having to drag people along and just force them onto their team. You know, you get somebody that's got a little bit of interest, or you've reached out to somebody and you've given them the information, and then you're like following up with them and they're ghosting you and they're giving you all these excuses as to why they can't talk to you, or they can't get on the phone, or they can't do this or that or the other. And it almost feels like you're dragging them, kicking and screaming to join your team, right? Drop a 1 in the comments if you've ever run into that problem, because I've run into it a lot. And you feel like you just are dragging them just to join your team. And a lot of times, especially if you're a network marketing newbie, you feel like that's just part of the process. You feel like you have to do that. You gotta drag people because you need people, right? So you're like, oh my God, I gotta build my team. I gotta drag these people along. Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't drag people. Don't drag people, okay? Don't drag people. Just say next and move on, okay? Just say next, move it on. Janice knows what I'm talking about. Hey, Summer. I'm seeing a bunch of people popping on. If you're coming on live, type live in the comments. If you're coming in on the replay, type replay. I'll go back, give you some love. But don't drag people, guys. And I know that we can fall into that trap of being like, oh my God, I've got to build a team and I've got to drag these people onto my team. Here's what's going to happen is you're going to drag those people and they may join your team. Probably not if you're dragging them. But if you are dragging them and they join your team, you're going to have to drag them to do the work. And nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, okay? Number one, if you're dragging people to the finish line with you to join your team, that smells desperate. You see what I'm saying? It just kind of comes off like, oh my gosh, I'll take anybody and everybody and anyone that's going to join my team, I'll take them. Guys, you don't want that. If you're wanting to go to the top of your company, you want people that are ready to do the do. You want people that are coachable. You want people that are ready to run with you. And there's going to be failures and bumps in the road along the way, but they're willing to do the do. If you have to drag someone to join your team, that's not someone who's willing. That's not someone who's really willing. You know what I mean? And it smells desperate when you're like, come on, join my team anyways. Nobody wants that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Exactly, Karen. Nobody's got time for that, especially if you're in the process of building a massive team, you're trying to go to the top of your company. You don't have time to drag people, guys. You don't have time to drag people. On top of that, you need to have an abundance mindset, okay? Now, here's what that means. Abundance mindset basically means that the universe has your back, right? There are plenty of people out there in the world that want to join your team. You just have to find them. So when you run into these bumps in the roads of people that just don't want to join your team, they're just not into it. And the network marketing isn't for everybody. It's just not. And if someone's telling you that it is, they're lying, because it's just not, okay? So If it's not for that certain person, that's okay. They don't have to come with you. But when you're dragging them, that is just sort of telling the universe that this is my one and only person and I have to get them. Okay? That's crazy. You don't have to get them. Have an abundance mindset. Know that there are so many people in the world. There's 7 billion people in the world, guys. 7 billion people. There is plenty of people for everybody. And if someone does not want to join your team, do not force them. Do not drag them. Okay? Number one, you're not that desperate. You are a rock star, and you can find the people that want to run with you and want to join your team. And number two, there's plenty of people out there, guys. Plenty of people out there. So if someone is being drugged, if you followed up with them like a bajillion times and they're just not answering you, or they're just not, they're coming up with 50 bajillion excuses as to why they can't watch your video or get on a call with you or whatever, say next and move on, guys. Don't drag people. Another thing, this is the last thing, and this is something that took me a while to figure out. You cannot help people if they don't want to help themselves. Okay? That's like the most important one. You cannot help people if they don't want to help themselves. If someone comes to you and they're like, I'm really interested in your opportunity, and I'm short on cash and I really want to quit my 9-to-5 job. I want to be there for my kids more. I want to pay off my debt. I want to go on vacations. I want to whatever, blah, 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 whatever the reason is. If you give them a way to solve that problem, and for most of us, our opportunity is a way to solve that problem, right? You jump in, you do the do, you make the money, and you can build, and that's what I love about this business model. Love, love, love it, because you can build and you can get that time freedom, that financial freedom, whatever it is that you're looking for. But when you show somebody that and they just aren't having it, or they're coming up with all the reasons why they can't, and you followed up with them a bajillion times and they're just not having it, guys, I know that it seems like you're like, God, I really want to help them. I really, really want to help them. So you continue to bug them and bug them and bug them and bug them and bug them, and then you're dragging them to join you. Guys, you can't help people that don't want to help themselves, okay? And that's something that really took me a long time, because I was like, oh my gosh, this is the key. This has given me so much time freedom, so much financial freedom. I was able to quit my job and do all this stuff. And so I wanted that for everybody. And so what happened was I felt like I was taking these people and dragging them to join me. And turns out those people were not as passionate about this. And that's why I was dragging them to join me. And I wanted to help them so badly, but they did not want to do the work and help themselves. And there is nothing you can do about that, guys. Absolutely nothing. Okay? So if you are a newbie in network marketing and you are like, oh my God, I've got to build a team. I've got to get these people on my team, and I've got to drag them if I have to, kicking and screaming. Don't do it, guys. Do not do it. If you feel like you're dragging people to join your team, what's going to happen is you're going to have to drag them to do the work. And you don't want that either. You want people that are passionate, that are ready to learn, that are ready to do the do and run with you. And those are the people that you're looking for, okay? Now, there are people that aren't sure, and people that have objections, and you should definitely talk to them about their objections, because a lot of time it's just fear of failure, right? We all have that. We're like, oh, I don't know if I could do this because I don't know if I have the time or the money or the energy or whatever. What if I fail? What if? You could say all the what ifs in the world, and definitely ease their fears, talk to them about it. But if they just aren't having it, don't force it, guys. Do not jam it down their throats over and over. If you're dragging them to join you, you're going to drag them to do the work, and nobody wants that. No, no, no dragging. So that's my tips for today. They will quit anyways. Yes, Karen, they'll quit anyways. Those are the people. Those are the baby bears. They're going to be like, oh, well, this product is too expensive, or this, whatever the case is. This product's too expensive. This market's oversaturated. There's too many of this, that, and the other. And there's always going to be an excuse why they can't do it. They're going to quit anyways. And, you don't need those people. You want the people that are passionate. You want the people that are ready to rock, right? So just drag me, Tracy. Oh, Sarah, there's no dragging you, my dear. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Christina. Hey, Hannah. Oh my gosh, I've missed so many names. So if I did, I'm very, very sorry. If this was helpful for you, drop some hearts in the comments. If this was something that you can take with you, digest, and take to your teams and let them know this information, fantastic. Hope it helped today. Drop some hearts in the comments if you found value in it. If you need to share it out to somebody, share it to your teammates, whatever, go for it. Good word, Tracy Nicole. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so welcome, Karen. Happy to help. Hey, Amber. Oh my gosh, I'm choking on my own spit. Oh, it's been a day. I think I said yesterday in my live that my nose is kind of getting a little crusty and like, I feel like I've caught my kids malaria. They don't really have malaria, guys. We're not in a foreign country. But anyways, that's off topic. So I'm going to pop off of here, go get my kid and get my day rolling again. But hopefully this was helpful for you. If it was, drop some hearts and share it out. And I will catch you guys later.